So I Am Not Starfire finally came out and the reviews are absolutely hilarious. The Twitter reaction is so hilarious. No one on any side of this stuff likes this comic. No one who likes the woke agenda being pushed likes it. No one who doesn't like the woke agenda being pushed likes it either. Let's check it out. If you are also tired of stuff like I Am Not Starfire happening, if you were just tired of pop culture being ruined by the woke agenda being pushed, then please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I try to post multiple videos on this channel every single day. Let's get into the video. So yeah, I Am Not Starfire finally came out and it's exactly what we all talk about. It's exactly what we do not want in our content. We don't want women to look like this. We also don't want them to look like men, but at the same time, we don't want them looking like whatever this is. We don't want them to look like a monster. And I know that she's supposed to be from a different planet or something. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and act like I'm a Starfire fan or an I Am Not Starfire fan. I don't know much about this. I have read a lot of comics from DC and Marvel and all that stuff, but I'm not that familiar with Starfire or I Am Not Starfire, so I'm not going to lie and say that I am. But I know that we don't want them looking like this, and I know that everyone from her planet looks like this. They don't look like that at all. And not only is the comic about this person, but it's also very focused, and if you look at some of the reviews, which I'll show you in a second, it's very focused on the character's sexuality and her sexual relationships, and this is supposed to be a YA novel, so it's very strange that not only is this character running around cursing, giving everyone the finger and stuff like that in a I believe it's YA, so not only is that weird, but also it's very focused on her sexual relationship and her sexuality. And if you look at a lot of the reviews who are positive, because there's not many out there, but the ones that are positive aren't very focused on the actual story of the comic, but they're more positive on the stuff that happens outside of the actual story, outside of the stuff that anyone else cares about other than these woke weirdos, these people who are obsessed with pushing this agenda. The only thing that they say that's positive about it is the fact that, you know, the identity stuff, the identity politics, is the fact that they focus on her sexuality and her sexual relationships more than they focus on the actual story. Also, this character also has no powers, but, you know, spoiler alert, obviously I'm going to talk about a little bit of spoilers in this. I haven't read the comic, but I did look through all of the spoilers. I looked through a lot of the panels and stuff like that, looked through all the reviews. She does end up getting powers towards the end, and of course she's able to defeat the main villain, who I believe, I don't know this for sure, but I believe defeated her mom, who is supposed to be very powerful, right before. So I believe what happens is that her mom is defeated. I don't think that she dies, but she's like on the brink of death, and then Mandy, who is this character right here, magically gains her powers after living an entire life of being made fun of for not having powers. Her mom doesn't like the fact that she has powers. Her classmates doesn't like the fact that she doesn't have powers. All of that stuff. She gets made fun of in school because her mom is Starfire and she doesn't have powers. So obviously that drives her into looking like this. You know, overeating. She has a lot of panels where she eats cookies and stuff like that. She's just always eating, and she even body shames her mom, which this is what her mom looks like. She body shames her mom for looking like that and dressing like that. And let's look through a couple of the panels just for fun. This person was nice enough to post a lot of the panels. Here's the one where she's eating cookies and she's making fun of her mom for dressing the way that she does and looking the way that she does, which she looks like a very healthy human. And you say what you want about the way that she dresses, but she does look much more healthy than whatever this monstrosity is right here. It's absolutely disgusting. They made her look as ugly as possible, and it's so weird, man. And she's not even a likable character. Like, look at this panel right here. She says to her mom, "Why are you digging into my life all of a sudden?" And her mom just, you know, obviously very concerned about the child because of the way that she looks and the way that she acts. If you look like this, if you look like a monster, it literally, if I saw this in real life, I would be scared of this person because it looks like a monster from a comic book movie. Her mom is very concerned, so she's trying to dig into her life, maybe pull her out of whatever kind of depression that she's in, because she's obviously not mentally stable. She's obviously not mentally there where she should be, and she gets mad at her mom for trying to get into her life. She says because that's what responsible parents do, and she says no, it's not. Not even likable at all. And apparently at the end, she just becomes the big hero of the whole thing. Here is where the villain comes into play, and we get another shot of just how disgusting this character looks. It's pretty sad. And here is where the mom kind of dies, or not. She doesn't really die. I know that she comes back later on, but it's kind of like assumed that she's dying. She got defeated by the villain, and she's crying because she's been such a horrible daughter. She says, "Mom, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm the worst daughter ever." And the caption for this right here is, "At least you know." So she knows that she's the worst daughter ever, but up until this point, she has just been disgusting, not likable. There is nothing likable at this character up until this point. We're not even, I guarantee you whoever's reading this comic is not even hoping that she turns back. I guarantee you whoever's reading the comic is hoping that the villain beats this person because of how unlikable she is. Why do we want to like this character? Because she was bullied in school? Everyone is bullied in school. It builds character. I believe that everyone should be bullied in school, but that's a topic for another day. I don't think that just because you're bullied in school, if your mom is a superhero, you are going to make yourself look like this. I don't think that that should be okay. That shouldn't be normalized, and that agenda shouldn't be pushed in comics or movies or TV or anything. But here is where she gains her powers and she defeats the main villain of the comic, the villain that just beat her mom. I believe she randomly just gets powers, and this is the caption for this panel. She says now she's had powers for all of 5 seconds and she just yoking calm up like it's nothing. So that's kind of a summary of the entire comic. I mean, I don't know that much about it, but I think that that was a pretty good summary. But as you can see, even the side that they were trying to please with this very mediocre story, because like I said, I don't think that the character was very likable at all, and her turn to be able to have powers and defeat the villain and save her mom and all that stuff, I don't think anyone really cares, because the character is just not likable. It's a disgusting looking human. It's a disgusting acting human as well. But also, this is one of these people on the side that they were trying to please with the lackluster story by showing that they were on their side, by showing that they were with, you know, on the right side of history and all that other weird stuff. This person is supposed to be on that side as well. As you can see, he/they. I didn't even know that was a thing, but congrats to this person for being a he/they. I feel like if we're trying to examine why people are upset with the new I Am Not Starfire book, it's really worth talking about how DC has painstakingly I don't want to say that word, Starfire into looking less and less black over the years. It's an ongoing and upsetting issue pushed from the top. All the Starfire is an orange alien, she has no race, comments are pure BS. You know what's really funny is that these people, I guarantee you this person right here, if they're a Superman fan, are going to use the same argument for Superman in favor of the race swapping, in favor of them being a different color than the rest of their race. I don't know. There might be Kryptonians out there that are different colors. I really don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I tried to look it up right before I recorded this, and I know I've tried to look that up in the past, and I really just couldn't find anything on it. Maybe there are. I'm not a big Superman fan, so I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. But I guarantee you, this same argument is going to be used in the other direction whenever that Superman stuff comes out, because we have two different Superman projects going on right now, two different Superman projects being created right now, and neither one of them are going to be the color that we all know Superman as. And I'm not saying that I'm complaining about it. I really like the fact that Michael B. Jordan might be playing Superman. I've been saying that for a long time, that I would like Michael B. Jordan to be playing Superman. But it's obvious at the same time what they're trying to do. It's obvious that they're trying to rope these people in, this type of person right here. They're trying to rope them in, but they're not even taking the bait anymore. They're not even liking these comics simply because of the agenda. They're not even liking these TV shows and these movies simply because of the agenda, because they're finally starting to catch on what they're doing. They're finally starting to catch on and realize that that's all they're trying to do. Realize that these stories are not good. These stories are very lackluster. And whenever they realize that they can make a change by complaining about this stuff, whenever they realize that they can make a change by making stuff like I Am Not Starfire, where most of the people in the world, even the comments are turned off, most of the people in the world do not like it, 96K to 3.2K ratio, whenever most of the people don't like it, they can still make these changes to make stuff like I Am Not Starfire happen. This person right here, these are the type of people that make that stuff happen. They're just going to keep pushing more and more for stuff like this to happen. They're not satisfied with I Am Not Starfire. They're not satisfied that they got their way and made a disgusting looking character like this. You're the one that did this. These types of people right here are the people that are pushing for that kind of stuff, and they're not satisfied with it. They're going to keep pushing for more and more. And also, this review right here, this is from, I believe, CBR, CBR.com. They're talking about, this is the review that I was talking about earlier. They say I Am Not Starfire tells an empowering story about discovering one's identity. The new DC young adult graphic novel I Am Not Starfire tackles the complexities of identity with sentimental art and a slice of life plot. And they even go into, in this article, they agree with all the politics being pushed in there. They agree with all of the agenda stuff that's being pushed in there, but at the same time, even they recognize this is a very lackluster story, and the only positive that they have to say about it is the agenda stuff, is all of that stuff that I'm talking about that we do not want pushed in our comics and our TV and our movies. That's the only thing that they have to say that's positive about this. And also the art style, I guess every once in a while it's a cool looking art style, but I'm not even impressed by the art style at all. And a couple of these panels look kind of cool, but not really. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even love, I mean, it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool, but it's nothing mind-blowing. It doesn't overshadow the fact that this is a disgusting looking character and a not likable character at all. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. What do you think about this whole I am not Starfire debacle and the fact that they tried so hard to please one side of the fandom? They tried so hard to get those fans hooked in, and they couldn't even hook them because they are not satisfied with what they did in I am not Starfire. And also, they're just starting to realize that these stories are not good. They're just trying to push that agenda to get you in there, and it's not going to work anymore because these people are finally starting to realize what they're trying to do. Let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comments. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, but those links will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video. Hope to see you in the next one.